Hello everyone, and welcome back to HalloWorld. So last time, we did quite a lot of stuff. We built Food Central 2 over here. We hired some new staff members. And we finished up Thrill Zone with the cap of the Sin Doctor. And I think it looks pretty good. I was starting to kind of like second guess myself on whether or not I should have kept extending Thrill Zone. But I don't know. I think that's pretty good. It takes up like a nice big chunk here in the center, and we can do some more stuff around the sides. Maybe like after we do the stuff around the sides, if there's still some blank space, I can go in and just add in a couple more just to flesh it out. But we'll see about that when the time comes. Today, I am planning on starting to move back here a little bit. I really want to get past Thrill Zone and get into like Roller Coaster Land over here. But before we do that, a couple things that I noticed as I was watching through my previous episodes. Let's see. I noticed on the Wheel of Death, I never changed the entrance and exit to match our theme. Okay, so that was one. Another one that I never actually did was we didn't actually designate this as being the Thrill Zone. They come in here through Food Central, and then it kind of just seems like, you know, it's still part of that. So, what I want to do is add a small sign, like we did for Food Central 2. Small sign, like right here. And we'll have that say Thrill Zone, because I've been referring to this area as the Thrill Zone, but I never actually designated it as the Thrill Zone. Okay, so we did that, and actually I think that just for like, in order to keep everything the same, I want to replace that sign with another small one. So this is Food Central, the original Food Central. You know what, we could probably say the original Food Central. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Couple things that I noticed whenever I was watching through the other parts. Okay, so that means that now we can continue on. UFO encounter. I'm sure that Bob the Builder, or whichever one is over here. Who is it? I don't remember who has this area. It might be Larry King with 2 G's. Yeah, it's Larry King with 2 G's, so he can take care of UFO encounter, and that'll be fun. Alright, so let's get going. We want to extend this back here, and I kind of want to just like have the path come like circle around back here, just so that, you know, people can go either way they want. Okay, so let's do, looks like this is the center, so we'll come out here. And I'll probably make this a wider path. Actually, how would it look if I did that around here? Just kind of like since it's a main path leading to like a new area. Is that too much? I'll have to move those lights, but no, I don't think that's too much. I think that's okay. But we will have to move those lights. And unfortunately, I can't just pick them up and move them, so we're gonna have to come down here and delete it, and then just do that. Alright. And then I guess since we're expanding, we can just go ahead and add in some more right there. Do one right. That was too close together. Right there, maybe? Yeah, it's about the same distance. We'll add one there. And we'll add one there. And then I'll come around here. We'll have one there. Have one there. Is that okay? I think that's okay. Alright, so I do have another idea. Before they actually get into Roller Coaster Land back here, I want to have like a little like photo spot or touristy type thing. So I'm going to, this is going to be awesome. Let's see, before we build the path, let's do the terrain builder. Now the terrain builder, it's another thing that I am horrible with, because every time I've ever tried doing it, I pretty much just like destroy it. So instead of doing a regular terrain builder, I'm just gonna come in here, I'm gonna do this, and we're gonna lower this patch of land. Why, you might ask? Well, you will see, do not worry. It's not quite centered though, so I'm gonna, oh man, I can't just do that. Alright, let's see, can we do one by one? Guess we could do that. And like I said, I know this isn't, whoops, great. I know this isn't like necessarily the right way to do this, because it's just gonna be like a square and it's not gonna have a nice what's the word, like slope to it. But I don't know, every time that I've ever tried using like the slope tools, it's just a nightmare. I can't do it. Okay, so we got that, and then we want to go back to our path, and we want to not do that. We want to start to build like a stairway over the thing. So how do we do the stairway again? Just like that. Alright, so we'll have, probably have it go a little bit higher, like this. Okay, and then from here, let's just go back to straight platforms. And then we'll just have it go all the way across. Now, you're probably wondering, what are you doing? And do not worry. It's gonna be pretty awesome. This is something that I did before years ago when I made a Halloween theme park. Alright, do we want to go ahead and start going downstairs? Here, just so, like, again, for, symmetry's sake, start back here first, just so I can make sure that, Alright, so there we go. We got a bridge over this giant pit. Now, what is the point of this giant pit? Well, we're going to go into this area, and it's probably going to take me a minute to find things. Alright, we're going to go to this large fire, and we're going to go down here into the pit if I can actually, uh-oh. And we're going to do this. We're going to fill the pit completely with fire. And basically, it's going to be a bridge over hell. And it's kind of hard to get around there because I can't like move the camera the right way. Okay, I think that's about as full as I'm going to get it. This camera, it's really hard to like turn and to be able to see everything, but okay, I'm happy with that. Alright, so Again, to get into Roller Coaster Land, you have to walk over the Hell Pit. Do you want to call it the Hell Pit? Or... oh, look at that. That's a nice creepy glow, isn't it? I wonder if we can, like, actually... should we outline this with fire? No, I don't think we should outline it with fire. But we do need to add in some lights. Wherever they are, I'm on the wrong thing. There we go. Put in some lights. And I kind of want to... this is, like, the first of my, like, scenery... whatever you want to call it. We could have an LCD display point that says, "This is the Hell Pit." I guess we could add in a couple benches if people want to take a break and sit above hell. They can. Put some on that side too. And then, where is it? There's a photo op somewhere. What's that? No. Don't want that. Maybe I won't do the photo spot because there are all these stupid, like, sponsored things. Like, the one up here has a giant Microsoft sign on it, so I don't really want to do that. But I do want to put some trash cans because I know that people will be tempted to throw their trash into the fire, which it might make sense actually, but still, we want to discourage people from doing that. Okay, there is our fire hell pit. Let's add in a sign. Where is it at? I can never remember where anything is. Alright. Put this. Actually, you know what? For this, we could actually do the large one because it's like they have to walk under it. I wish that I could, like, do one here, one here, one here, and have them, like, all connect up, but I can't. So we'll just put a sign there right in the middle, and it can say, "Welcome to Hell." Welcome to Hell. Okay, so I just had another idea. I think that there's another thing where I can just do smoke, like this. So maybe, like, I could just do smoke around the edge. Yeah, I could do that. I surround the edge with smoke just so it creates more of, like, a... like, as they're walking up, they just see a tower of smoke. And then once they get on the bridge, they can look over and see the fire down below. Yeah, I like that. So we'll just do this all the way around. It's actually getting kind of hard to see now. And just so that I can actually still see the pathway myself, I'm not gonna surround it around here. I'm just gonna do it around the sides. Alright, there we go. How's that look from far away? That looks cool. It looks like a tornado or something. But yeah, should we put smoke? Let's see, if we put... maybe not. I was gonna say put smoke up here so they have to walk through it when they go upstairs, but I don't think we want to do that. Alright, so I'm happy with this. I think I'm happy with it. That is a lot of smoke, but I think it's okay. People that come to HalloWorld after they finish up in Thrill Zone, they want to go to Roller Coaster Land. They have to walk through here, and by the time they go home, their clothes are going to smell like they've been at, like, a barbecue or something. But okay. I think I'm okay with that. For now. I might change stuff later on. But there we go. So, now that we're taking care of that, let us continue on to enter Roller Coaster Land. So we're gonna call it Roller Coaster Land. And before I get too far in here, I suppose I need to hire a little bit more staff, because all of my janitors are working down here. We don't want to have to worry about, you know, like Just in Time and Ichabod Crane having to walk all the way over here. So we can do with hiring a couple more janitors. Let's hire this guy, and we'll give him the proper uniform. And we'll continue his, or we'll give him, oh yeah, see, the farthest anyone goes right there is, okay. So we want this guy to do all of this. We also want him to do these little paths here, in case people get sick or drop trash in there. Do we want to leave him just in that area? I think we do, because that is a pretty big area. So your name from him. Let's see, what do we name him? Let's name him. Again, we want to stay away from the letter J, because I did so many with letter J. So let's name him Freddy K. You can probably use your imagination to figure out what the K stands for. I don't have anything in mind, but I'm sure you can come up with something for yourself. Okay, so Freddy K, you can do that. Let's get one more janitor for now, and he can take care of the Stairway to Hell, or whatever we're calling it. That's what I'm looking for. Alright, so we'll put him all throughout here, and it actually doesn't look like you can put a path, or like you can designate this spot for him. So hopefully, as if he cleans over here and then walks over here to clean, he'll just naturally pick stuff up here in the middle. Okay, so we want to name him. We just named Freddy K. We just hired Freddy K, so let's hire Jason V. Again, I don't know what the V stands for. I'm sure you can come up with something on your own. Okay, Spooky Hatch just broke down. Whatever, I'm sure Bob the Builder will take care of that. And, alright, so let's do what I was saying and continue on this way. Do we want to have another food central? I feel like we do, because there's pretty much the same amount of space between there and here, so I guess we could do that. We could probably just have this be food central. Instead of having to come off to the side, we could probably just do it that. So what do I want to do over here? Do we want to do the same kind of foods? I don't think we do. I think we want to do a larger one, kind of like right in the entrance of the park. So we'll do a pumpkin pie place. I'm just gonna take the 2 out of the name. Pumpkin pies. And then we want, let's do like food on this side and drinks on this side. How about that? Pumpkin pies. Let's do a chicken place. I'll come back and give interesting names to them later on. Right now I just kind of want to get them placed. Do you want a donut place? Sure. We can do a donut place. What else? How about a pretzel place? These are things that I don't think I've actually placed yet. Alright, so we got a few of those. Let's do some drinks on the other side. We just do, let's do a hot cocoa place right here. And then we'll do lemonade place next to it. I really wish there was a way to like kind of change these themes to make them match the Halloween theme. But I guess it's okay. And we'll do a regular drink place. Right there. And lastly, let's just, why not? We'll just do another spooky shakes. Okay, so there we go. That works. We'll add in a couple benches and trash cans, as always, for people to get their food and sit down and have lunch. Trash cans, we want one right there and one right there. There's no room to put one right there, but that's okay. Get some more lights going, because in this world of eternal darkness, gotta have as much light as you can. It's not in the right place. Actually, let's just put these at the end of the path. That looks about right. Alright, so there we go. We have Food Central 3 now. Again, still not as magnificent as the original Food Central. But that's okay. So we have Food Central, or we have the original Food Central. We have Food Central 2. And if I can place this sign anywhere, do we want it on the side actually? Yeah, put it on the side. This one will now be called Food Central 3. Because why should we stick with the same naming convention? We have the original, and then we have Food Central 2 with Roman numerals, and now this is Food Central 3 with just the number. Why is nobody coming back here? I guess nobody wants to make the walk all the way back here just for food. Once we get a ride or two back here, I think that there will be a ton of people. I guess we could do with adding some restrooms as well. Where are those at? Those are at facilities, which I can't remember. There we go. Oh wait, not that. This one. Should we hire another entertainer for this area? I feel like we should, just to keep up with our, like the way we've been doing things. So we can have the pass go down there. And then, I guess we should also hire, oh no, we don't need to hire a janitor. That's right, Jason V is handling this place. So hire an entertainer. And he can deal with this area around here. Alright, and of course, as always, gonna make him there. Alright, so far we have the knockoff Pumpkin King, and we have the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. What do we want next? What should we call this guy? So how about Sam? Which is, of course, from one of my favorite Halloween films, Trick or Treat. If you haven't seen that, you really should. And I'm actually going to change his outfit, because in the film, Sam wears something more like, well, it doesn't look like that at all, actually. But it's more of like a orangey, reddish sort of outfit. But again, he doesn't look like this guy at all. Where'd he go? Did he just go up the stairs? You're supposed to be down here. I did not give you pathway down here. Don't know what you're doing, Sam. You're supposed to just stay down here. But whatever. Okay. So that'll work. I'm okay with that. Look, people are starting to venture down here. They took the walk over hell, and they've went through hell, literally, to get their spooky shakes, which we'll break down eventually. Do we want to add, let's do that. Let's add a couple more, like, novelty places. I didn't think about doing that, but we can add in another witch's hat place. I guess we just put them on this side over here. Why not? Do another witch's hat place. And we'll do another balloon place. Where are the balloons? Where are the balloons? There they are. But again, we want them to be selling like black balloons. Nothing colorful. Okay, cool. Alright, so do we want to continue on, or do I want to call it for that for today? Because the next step is really just going to be building Roller Coaster, and that is going to take forever in itself. So I think I'm going to save that for another day. Alright, so it looks like we didn't get a lot done, but we kind of did. So today we added in the Walk Over Hell and the Food Central 3. And yeah, I'm okay with that. We hired Freddie K, we hired Jason V, and we hired Sam. Alright, great. So, thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you guys when we return to HalloWorld.